Hello, Capricorn. Thank you for your patience. The eclipse was a doozy this week. Was it not? Was it not? Okay. My name is Saturn. I am the sharpest teeth. I am a tarot reader of 15 years. And I am here to give Capricorn a reading. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, Capricorn descendants. If you are a Cancer rising, you are a Capricorn descendant. Any strong placement in Capricorn, especially, if you have Saturn in Capricorn, I don't know. Some of you might. Some of you do. And I just kind of want to see, right now, what's going on below the surface. Okay? What's going on underneath in the shadows that we can bring to light here for Capricorn? And, what's going to happen is a big question that's been asked for me. What's going to happen? What's going on in the shadows? I'm using the Modern Witch Tarot deck. And we're cutting it here. And on the bottom we have Ace of Wands. Upright. I think some of y'all are not getting as much action as you would like right now, okay? But we're in this time where we're coming home. We're coming home to our purpose. There are lessons that are coming back to the surface and kind of being tested. There are themes happening from 2023, from last year, that are coming up to be kind of cleared out and dealt with. There was yelling happening outside. So I just wanted to pause to listen to see if it was anything that I needed to pay attention to. And that might be something that's happening, right? There might be a little bit of chaos around you. I don't think that's anything I need to pay attention to. So there might be some chaos going on around you. And you're kind of getting a little distracted, and you're is this this might seem urgent. Is it for me? And then you kind of come to the conclusion where you're no, that's not for me. Actually, I'm going to lock in and find my own equilibrium and my own balance and maybe go for a ride. Okay. Some of y'all might literally be, motorcyclists. It sounds like they're yelling for a dog. I'm kind of is someone treating you that way? Do you feel like sometimes you're a dog on a leash and people are yelling for you or searching for you? Maybe a lot of people really want your attention right now, and you just don't have the time to give it. And there's a lot of action here. There's a lot of okay, I want to get down to business. I want to get down to brass tacks. Let's get this shit done. Okay. Again, which is why I kind of brought up the action in the bedroom not happening as much. The Chariot is ruled by Cancer, which rules the home. And then the Ace of Wands is, the Ace of Wands. So, and I was asking about what's going on under the surface and what's going on. It's almost it's not giving, and there's no bite to it. There's something going on where you're just not feeling as satisfied as you want. Judgment is coming up, okay? These lessons that have come back from blast from the past, right? These things are kind of being laid to rest. Some of them. some of y'all are like looking at like, okay, what actually serves me? What did I learn and what did I take from the past couple of years that like actually work, and what doesn't work? What can I like what can I let go? You know, what can be the end? And then there's also like judgment coming up for some of y'all, right? And that has been a theme lately. And where we are, when we compare ourselves to others, we're judging ourselves. Where we are judging others, there's oftentimes a lot of judgment toward ourselves. It also, I think, like, there is some, like, priorities kind of getting laid out, right? Like, what can I let go of and what can I prioritize to make this kind of, like, fantasy life that I want to exist, like, actually a reality, right? I think a lot of y'all are just kind of, like, you're recognizing that, like, this potential that is happening in your home right now, in your family life right now, is not exactly, like, there. It's not it yet. Like, there's still potential, and we're kind of waiting for it to be, like, steadfast and, like, real, like, something that you can actually lay your hands on materially and, like, physically, okay? What else is going on? I just, like, time has been moving really slow lately. Like, oh my God. Like, a week really has been feeling like 2 weeks, maybe, like, at least. 8 of Cups. We're on this kind of, like, spiritual vibe with it, okay? Like, really with the prioritizing, you know, like, you Capricorns, you can go up real high, you could climb up real high, and then you can dive real deep, okay? So yeah, I'm having a moment where I'm like, did I already do Capricorns? I feel like I've just been talking about them a lot. I don't think I recorded a reading for Capricorn already, but this is what I get for, like, putting it off for a couple weeks. Pretty sure the last one I did was Sag, so it would be you. But okay, so we're diving back into, like, our spiritual journey and, like, leaning on that, because, like, with the, like, ephemeral 10 of Cups of, like, this is just a dream, this is a fantasy, it's not really real, it's not concrete, it's a rainbow, I can't touch it, I know it's an illusion. And so, like, leaning on your spiritual practices and your kind of, like, emotional, like, journeys and diving into that has been helpful. And I mean, y'all can have fun. Y'all can have fun with it. I don't know, like, there's almost like this, like, I can't celebrate until it's actually real, you know? Like, but I think maybe some of you are, like, planning in your head a celebration. You're kind of, like, looking at the time ahead where you're like, okay, but, like, when it does come, it's going to be so, so, so good. And so in the meantime, we're just kind of, like, prepping for that and making sure that we will have the fortitude to really enjoy it and not be stuck in these past cycles anymore. The King of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, we're not feeling in alignment with ourselves yet. I think this is just kind of like, it's a potential. It's kind of like we're looking at how we've been doing things kind of backwards a little bit, and we're feeling like we've lost the plot, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, with this 8 of Cups, just kind of like, what was I doing before that worked, and why haven't I been doing it, right? And can I do it again? Can it work again, right? With the Judgment card, like, really looking at, like, what is working and what's not working for you. King of Pentacles reversed is very much like scarcity mindset. We're not really sure if we have what it takes, but I think that like some of y'all are doing some kind of like spiritual coaching for yourselves. Like, I can manifest this shit. I know that I have what it takes because I've had what it takes before. I know who I am. And just because like I can't see that right now, or I'm not really totally feeling it or in it, doesn't mean that like I'm a different person, right? Like, it's the same, like I'm the same king. I'm just kind of like, I just got a little twisted right now, you know? And you know that, like, there's so much self-awareness here. And again, like, it might just be like that there's this disconnect from what is happening and the action that you're taking, and like it's like this slow moving process. Like, maybe that's why I brought up the fact that like these past few weeks have just felt like months almost, you know? I really have felt like September has just felt like a whole ass multiple months, if that makes sense, right? Like, I think back to August and I'm like, yeah, that was like 2 months ago, but no, it was not. It was literally 1 month ago, okay? So things are just like taking a long time, and I mean, you're an earth sign. You get it. You get that things take time, and you can like drive with that. But I think that earth signs also like can get really impatient too, and I think that there's a part of you that's like really looking for some action and for some excitement and for some fun, and like lately it's just really been like kind of not that. And even the times that you've planned for that and like scheduled that, just got choked out by the smoke. The times that you've scheduled that like excitement just haven't been as fulfilling as you were hoping. So what's gonna happen? We got the 3 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands, and they kind of flew out reversed. So I think that I'm just gonna scoot that over. Did you catch that? Did the mic get my little neck cracks? So the 3 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands reversed with this King of Pentacles reversed is really, I think, like needing to practice humility and understand that you are still you're in this new game that you haven't played before, and you kind of need to, you're being asked to and required to take on this like learning mindset, and you're not really the teacher anymore. You're more of in a student position, and or you could be in this teacher position and just like not know what the fuck you're doing. And you're just kind of moving forward anyway. There's this like, okay, like I've done this before, I can just be, so it's like there's a lot of trusting the process for you right now, Capricorn. Okay, but I want to know like what is going to happen. I know that the cards, oh my god, okay. The Moon, Page of Swords, 8 of Swords reversed. This 8 of Swords has been coming up so much recently, okay? So the Moon and the Page of Swords, we're kind of going through this like again, like I get to deal with this depression like again. I'm tired of it. Like, and I think that some of us also are practicing like affirmations to combat some of that like negative self-talk and self-judgment. And I think it's working, you know, because this is like so fake. This is so false, right? This idea that you are like trapped in this cycle of like feeling like not quite yourself. Like, and we know that, right? We're totally aware that this is like this is not a reality, right? This is not exactly the fruition. This is not the fruits. And we're kind of going backwards to look at that, you know? And we're like, yes, okay, I see the Ten of Cups, but I know that I'm kind of still in this like spiritual journey and I still have some more work to do, and I'm going to do that. While also like I am actually actively in this position and doing these things for myself and for other people, successfully, more or less. I just don't see it, right? That's you, okay? And right, like we're in this moon phase and it's just kind of like moody, and like we're going into the winter time and it's kind of like, yes, I love the winter time, and also there is a depression and isolation that can come with that, and I know that about myself, and so I'm going to speak up for myself, and I'm going to like share with people what it is that I need, and I'm going to make sure that I am like practicing, I am like saying my affirmations. I think like here's some homework if you want, right? Like write down who it is, the person that you want to be, and write down what it looks like to be that person every day. And like read it and speak it out loud. Like speak your shit into existence, okay? If you're not already doing this, because I swear I think some of y'all are already doing this, and you know that like this is just kind of like your mindset that is like trapping you. And you know it's like old shit that's not real. It's like this made up stuff. But you're also in this mindset of like, okay, but then also like this success isn't quite real. And it's not real until I get my hands on it, okay? So I'm going to be like saying these things and training myself to believe that it's real, and then I will see it. Because if you stay in this mindset of like, this isn't real, like these successes aren't real, this thing that I'm doing isn't real, I don't really deserve to be in this position or to have this positionality or to be like telling people what the fuck is going on, right? Then you're going to believe that eventually. If you keep telling yourself and you're believing that and you just keep believing that, that's going to be the reality, right? That's the reality that you live, and you know that. You know that your words and your actions and your thoughts have power. And so you're actively working to counter that and like bring in some balance here with the Chariot, right? This is balance. Okay, and you need balance to ride on your little motorcycle, Capricorn, okay? Okay. What else we got? I don't know what the outcome of this is. I think like you're already kind of on board with this idea that like we don't really get to know how this plays out entirely, or like what this is looking like. Like, you know that we're in this like transitional phase, and like I think some of y'all are kind of like leading the charge here, and going with the flow, and like y'all Capricorns don't get enough credit because you actually are really good at that. What's this? Okay, 5 of Pentacles. I don't like that. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups reversed, Ace of Cups reversed. I don't like that. I don't like this pity party. What's going on with the pity party, Capricorn? Is it because you're not really doing things? Oh, you're scared. You're scared of the success? Girl, what are you doing? There is this like, no, I am being left out in the cold, and other people are progressing way faster than me. This is a theme for a lot of people right now, okay? So like, you're not alone in thinking this, and you know it's not true because I know you know. Yeah. So we're not really accepting what blessings are coming through because we don't really feel like it's real yet, right? And we're waiting for it to be like completely tangible, but we're also kind of like hung up on these oh my God, we're burnt out. We're emotionally burnt out right now. Like, I think that's really, that's it. That's the nail on the head of like why we actually can't accept the fact that like we are getting our good right now, that like these blessings are like huge blessings fully underway. Life-changing shit is coming. But like we're just burnt out. We're just burnt out because we've worked so fucking hard to get it. And it's exhausting. And like it's really hard too, like knowing these things, like knowing that like, okay, this isn't entirely real yet, you know, but it's also, there is that like self-restraint. And then again, I think like these affirmations will really help you because like there's fear there. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of like, this is, everything is going to change. And I don't know what I look like on the other side of this. And we don't get to know what we look like on the other side of this, right? And even when it's happening and we're like in the midst of this big transitional phase and it's taking a hell of a long time, we still don't really know what it's looking like. And it's like, oh my God, I almost said it should. Are you shitting on yourself? Okay, right? We might be telling ourselves, it should be something I'm excited about. This should be something that I am excited about. But instead, all I feel is stress and dread. And like, I just want to lie down and take a fucking nap. Or I just want to like go into the woods or like go on a drive. Like I just need to like get the hell out of here. And I can't because it's my responsibilities. I have all of these different responsibilities that I need to take care of. And like, it's impossible. And it's just going to be like, oh, all of these new blessings that are coming in are actually just more responsibilities. Like, oh my God, that's exhausting. That is an exhausting mindset to have. Chill. Okay. Chill. Let's bring in some joy. Let's bring in some intentional joy and self-care. And in these affirmations, right? Okay, we don't want it to just be like, I am successful, I have these things that I want, I am on top of my game, I am like a beast, okay? We don't want it to just be that. We also want it to be like, I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm thriving, I am enjoying myself, I am like fully able to be present and enjoy the fruits of my labor, okay? Like, work hard, play hard, bitch, okay? You got this. You got it. You know how to do those things. What I am encouraging you to do now is rest hard. Rest so hard. Okay? Like, dude, like take a bath. Take a spiritual bath with this 8 of Cups. We need to clear some of this out. And the moon, like, yeah, like this eclipse has really brought up a lot of stuff for everyone. And it's just been like go, 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 nonstop, exhaustion, no breaks. And like, for me, I love a bath. I love a good bath because it forces me to rest. I can't do anything else when I'm in the bath. I'm surrounded by water. I have to chill, you know? So get some sea salt in there, get some Epsom salt in there, get some baking soda in there, add a couple little essential oils that you like, and like pray for it. Pray for rest. Pray for relief. And you take a bath for 20 minutes, okay? Yeah, 2 of Wands. We're so caught up. In everything that's like happened and that's going to happen. It's like so impossible for you to be in the moment right now. So I like try as much as you can to just breathe, meditate, rest, pray, eat, pray, love, bitch. Okay. Like, you need to fucking chill. You need to take a break. And it's not going to be enough. I'm telling you right now, the break is not going to be enough. And so, like, I would suggest that you schedule this shit in, right? put it in your calendar, right? Capricorn's rest time for an hour, 30 minutes. Okay? Put fucking bath time in the calendar. Like once a week. Bath time. Rest time. That's what I got for you, because like, bro, this is a lot. This is a lot to be holding, physically, emotionally, spiritually, intellectually, especially. All of the lees, okay? I think you got it. I think you got your message. You know, like, you will be getting this shit done. You will be getting the success. But if you don't, like, practice right now and, like, train yourself to really be present and accept where you're at, you're just gonna be stuck in this cycle of, like, stress and fear. And, like, you're gonna have moments. You're gonna have moments where you're like, yes, this is amazing. Oh, my God, I can relax and, like, really appreciate and enjoy this. And it's just gonna be a moment. So really, I want you to put that Capricorn discipline toward resting and toward practicing how to rest and how to really, really rest. Okay? And like, I can't tell you necessarily how to do that, because it's a practice. So go and practice it. And Light agrees. My dog, he says yes. Okay. He said, yeah, practice resting. But actually, he wants to go out and play. So maybe take some walks. Maybe take a walk. Leave your phone and just walk. Okay. I love you. You're doing so good. Yeah, I love you. Yeah. Yeah. You're doing so good. My name is Saturn. I am available for personal reads. If you are interested, hit me up. My email address is thesharpestteeth@gmail.com. And if you enjoyed this reading, give me a thumbs up. Share it with your other Capricorn friends who need to hear this, okay? And I will be